Why are you here?
We run a pretty tight ship around here. It's all about boundaries, rules.
There'll be no reason for them to rebel against our rules and demands because there won't be any.
You may be a little bit over now, but when that storm passes, you're going to stand right back up to where you were before.
Now, what does this say about the state of our country?
This is ridiculous.
I've been wanting to meet you.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
You talk, I'll listen.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. In an historic move, the Milwaukee Bucks didn't take the floor for yesterday's playoff game against the Orlando Magic because of the police shooting of Jacob Blake and racial injustice. All three scheduled games, Bucks, Magic, Rockets, Thunder, and Lakers, Trailblazers, were postponed. In a statement, the NBA said the games would be rescheduled but didn't offer any further details. The league also didn't shed light on whether today's games would be played. Last night on CNN, Charles Barkley talked about the situation.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Forget about the sports world. Let's just specifically focus on the area that you know best, the NBA.
No, I've never seen anything like this. And like I said, you got to give the Milwaukee Bucks a lot of credit. It's happened in their home state. They felt the most pressure. I know other teams have been talking about it, but it took the Bucks to lead the forefront. Giannis and Coach Budenholzer and those guys, it took great courage. I said the only problem I had, I wish they had gave the Orlando Magic a heads up because they were actually on the court getting ready for the game. That game was supposed to tip off at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Then when the Bucks didn't show up, they informed the Magic that they were boycotting. And like I say, once they boycotted, the other teams had no choice but to boycott tonight. But like I say, I want to know what their next game plan is because it's going to put pressure on those teams who are going to play tomorrow also.
Because we're apparently running out of stuff to stream, the die-hard Star Wars fan base has launched a campaign on Reddit asking Disney to release every possible version of every Star Wars movie. A list that includes the unaltered theatrical cuts of the original and prequel trilogies, along with their 3D conversions.
It's time for Things Kids Learn from Cartoons.
So this is where my dinner came from. These animals live better than most people I know.
Yep. See, the steaks you buy at a grocery store come from penned-up steer. They feed them antibiotics and little bits of other cows, and that makes them unhappy.
Well, it'd make me unhappy.
And it makes them taste terrible.
Boy, it sure does.
Our steer get to roam around in the sunshine. They drink fresh water from that stream over there. Trust me, the happier the steer, the better they taste.
That's it for Things Kids Learn from Cartoons.
The Republican National Convention wraps up tonight, but I can binge that on Netflix, right? Trump has challenged Joe Biden to a drug test before the debate. Maybe instead of accusing Biden of using some kind of mental-enhancing drugs, Trump should be getting a prescription for them. Scientists say that artificial intelligence is here to calm your road rage. You know what? Unless artificial intelligence is replacing every other person on the road, there is absolutely nothing it can do to curb said road rage. New study says there are 663.2 miles of Florida coastline, or as the locals call them, 662 hurricane targets. For the first time ever in history, a person is worth more than $200 billion. And it's Amazon's Jeff Bezos. See how much you save when you shop online, folks? Time for Nobody Gives a F***. A survey reveals that single men change their bed sheets once every 3 months. Wow, even the bed bugs are grossed out by that. Hey, Trump hotels, nobody gives a f***. For some reason, Bush has created a beer for dogs. Well, it has been a tough year for everyone, I guess. Hey, stupid beer ideas. Nobody gives a f***. And two dudes from Toronto just started a men's bathing suit company called Brokinis. And yet, I'm still looking at the woman in this picture. Hey, Brokinis. Nobody gives a f***. Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live starring Frank D'Angelo, Tuesdays and Thursdays for NSS Live.